Hi, Capricorn. This energy feels like a slow burn that is finally reaching its breaking point. Um, Someone here has been waiting, healing, planning, and trying to get themselves together before coming toward you. But the question is, why did they wait so long? Why did they keep holding back when they never stopped thinking about you? Um, this person pushed you away because they were confused by how deeply they felt. Was it love? Was it attraction? Was it fear? Or was it something their soul recognized before their mind could understand? But now they're realizing you are their perfect match, their mirror, their rainbow after the storm. They want to come back when they can give you the love you truly deserve. So trust your intuition because something honest, emotional, and long awaited is coming. And let's get into your reading. Okay, so I feel like whoever you are focusing on is just totally lost in their own head. They are, overthinking absolutely everything when it comes to you and feeling a ton of anxiety. They look at your confidence and how much you have overcome, and they are sitting there asking themselves, how do they do it? How do they move forward? How do they do it with ease? It's like they see you as this incredible force who works hard and just radiates success, right? But then that makes them wonder if it's almost too good to be true, So they start getting intensely fixated, asking themselves, well, are they hiding their secrets? What are they not communicating? What are they not telling me? Like they are terrified that their feelings for you are way deeper than yours are for them. They are thinking, I'm really afraid that you don't love me the way that I love you. When we look at what is driving them crazy, it's the fact that you are so happy and independent. They actually feel like they are competing for your attention, constantly worrying about who else is trying to win you over. And honestly, it all comes down to your amazing self-love, which is very Nine of Cups energy. You walked away from the confusion of the Eight of Cups, and now you are just completely thriving on your own. So they are sitting there, desperately wondering if they even have what it takes to step into your world. It's like they are completely obsessed with how you carry yourself and how you look, right? But deep down, they feel a huge lack of confidence, especially if they are struggling financially or feeling inadequate. They are thinking, I want to take care of you, but I can't right now because of money problems. I feel weak and lack confidence, and I can't be what you need. They are so focused on providing material things, completely missing the point that you probably don't even care about that stuff. Like you are just looking for a good soul, right? Someone with good family values and a solid heart. But they are just too blinded by their own feelings of not being enough. They are so insecure, like worried there is someone out there who is better for you. Because you naturally draw in so much attention, right? They start questioning their own worth. So they just stay stuck in their own head instead of just, taking action and moving forward with you. But the thing is, you two are so deeply connected, it's like there is a literal red string of fate tying you together. They are feeling like, I know we're still connected because I feel you when you're sad, in pain, or angry with me. Please make sure you stay positive so I can remain optimistic about our future. Right now, they are just super embarrassed because they know you deserve the world and they feel like they are falling short. And it's like you might be getting pretty frustrated with them because they are overanalyzing everything instead of just telling you, I'm sad. So you end up absorbing all this heavy, unsaid energy. There is a lot of deep healing that this person still needs to do, maybe even stemming from childhood wounds. They are projecting this feeling of, I'm in pain right now and I miss you, but I need time to heal. They are definitely throwing themselves a bit of a pity party because they know they messed up by not offering you real commitment or honesty. They pulled away to fix themselves, but now they are terrified you are holding it against them. It's like they are fighting all these inner demons that just trigger their worst insecurities, right? And sadly, that energy rubs off on you. They want to open up, but they are stuck in this 3D mindset of lack, feeling like they physically cannot give you the amazing life that you clearly deserve. And there is a lot of healing that needs to take place here, and they are. It feels like this is somebody who's definitely going through this butterfly metamorphosis. I'm like a butterfly. I'm growing and changing and finding my true colors in life, and I'm finding my wings so I can fly and soon be on my way back to you. Okay. When you're the caterpillar, that's your 3D life, right? You're connected to the earth, you're connected to the ground. You know what you know the other caterpillars, right? But eventually the 3D becomes not unattainable, because it's obtainable, but it becomes, what's the point? You make all this money, what's the point? You could buy whatever you want, what's the point? If you don't have the people around you that love you, that give to you, right? That fulfill you in a manner that the physicalities can't even come close to. So your person is in a place where they've hurt themselves by not transitioning, by not taking the next level, by not elevating, by remaining stuck in the past situation, by remaining entangled with people that possibly didn't have their best interests at heart. Okay, there's somebody here that says, I'm tracking you down to reunite. I've been thinking a lot about you again. You have somebody here that is freaking out because, again, this is somebody who has fallen in love with you. This is somebody who knows that they need to stop analyzing things, okay? This is somebody who is letting go of old ways and leaving toxic people behind because they want a better life. And a part of that life, it does start with you, okay? You don't know this, but after all this time, I care for you deeply. I wish I could just tell you this. So part of the problem with this individual is the fact that they struggle with communicating how they feel, because the problem is this person feels everything. You may be sitting there saying, I feel like they never loved me. I feel like they never cared about me. I feel like, I'm just an afterthought in their life. But in reality, it's the complete opposite. In reality, you were everything to this person. In reality, the way that you love them, or you gave to them, or you communicated to them without asking for anything in return but their time, but their energy, but their love. And this is something that I feel like this person is struggling with, because again, it's a lot of, I'm scared that you don't love me the way that I love you. Okay? Again, look, I'm not good at expressing my feelings. I wish I could just look into my heart and feel all the love that I have for you. So they're saying, look, I'm scared. Okay, I'm not good at expressing my feelings, but just so you know, I'm going to track you down. I will find you. Okay, I want to reunite with you because you're the person that I really want to be with. You're the person that when things go bad, they think of you, right? They think that they want to call you because it's something about you that, for whatever the reasoning is, you can ease this person's nerves. But again, this is somebody that could have grown up in an environment where emotions were unacceptable. So this is somebody that's had a lot of restriction when it comes to who they are and when it comes to their own self-expression. I also feel like for some of you, they feel like their whole life is a facade. Like they feel like their whole life, like what you see, whether on social media, what you see day to day, that's not real to them. This is somebody that feels like, I'm living a lie. I'm pretending like I'm happy. I'm pretending like I have everything together when inside I'm falling apart. Inside, I just want to be with the collective. But again, I feel like whoever this person is, they're really worried with, does the collective feel the same way about me that I do about them in particular? If there's been time that's moved on or time that's progressed, and again, they're in pain, this is somebody that's watching you. They could be watching your social media. They could be driving by your house, going to your job, going to your church, going to your sporting events, whatever it is. Every time I see you, I always get amazed with how beautiful you are. Whether that's you posting pictures online, I don't know, whatever it is, this person is enamored by how attracted they are to you. But whatever it is, your energy in its own right is speaking to this person where they want to be close to you. They want to nurture you. They want to see what you have to offer here. And again, I feel like I'm going through a difficult time right now. I'm healing my issues and slowly becoming the person you deserve. And I want to do this right. That is why I'm taking my time. Okay. So what is the theme of this? It's a lot of healing. It's somebody that knows that they need to put the work in because you are worth it. In the past, I feel like people have asked this person to do the work. I feel like in the past, this person has had other lovers or other people that were interested in them, that wanted certain things from your person that your person was never willing to give up. They weren't willing to do the work. They weren't willing to go to therapy. They weren't willing to even engage in that. But this is somebody that really does need to find their voice and needs to be very honest and open and vocal about what their expectations are, not only for themselves, but also for you, because they're going through it. And you may be sitting there saying, well, I'm going through it together. We could be going through this with one another if you just tell me what it is. But you have somebody here that's so embarrassed to even open up. You have somebody that is worried to even express to you the minute details. So they may give you an overview, which is, I'm going through a lot right now. I'm going through a difficult time. But you don't know the components. You don't know the variables. You don't know why this person is going through a significant challenge. But part of that is because God is pushing this person to learn. God is pushing this person to open their mind up, to expand, to take a trip on the reading rainbow, right? And allow the impossible to become possible. And that starts with this person acknowledging what is their purpose. What is their purpose? I also get too that you could be also going through a lot, but you show it differently. This is somebody that's sitting here saying, like, you can't see that I'm crazy about you. Like, you can't see that I want you. You can't see that. Okay, look, like, I'm going to be honest, right? I've been thinking a lot about you, okay? I've been overanalyzing things. I miss you after all this time. I just want to be able to tell you, right, that I'm crazy about you. But again, part of the problem here is that you have somebody who isn't good at expressing their feelings. You have somebody here who isn't good at expressing what they need from you. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that suffers a lot in silence, and you being with this person, because it's a very like Eeyore type of energy, because you being with this person or your energy being connected to them, you may feel a bit of frustration or a bit of, I don't want to say like anxiety or anger, frustration, but it's coming in as like you're going through things too. It's not just this person. Why are they struggling with expressing themselves? Why is this so hard for this person? The Chariot. Okay, the Chariot is a Cancer energy. It could be a Cancer. It could be a mother, right? A mother figure. And it's also emotions, right? Control. They were taught that they had to learn to control what? Their emotions. That in order to be steady, you have to control that, right? I also feel like too, it's about being very disciplined here, right? It's about this person wanting to make sure that you're 100% on the same page as they are, to a point where whoever they are, it's like they're being overly disciplined. This is somebody that's taking things to the max, right? This is somebody who I just feel like, for whatever the reasoning is, they struggle with being honest, because that is also a part of their control. Because the moment that you know how deeply this person feels about you, they feel that you're going to have the upper hand, and the upper hand in the situation puts puts them at a disadvantage, because this is like sacral. This could be something that they were raised with. Could be something that they were taught with, right? The emotional balance, or the lack of there. The reason this person hasn't come forward and communicated it to you is because they're emotionally unstable and they're extremely emotional. So maybe even coming forward and having this conversation, having this sense of self-expression. What you may or may not realize is they can't even talk without crying. They can't even express to you how sorry they are without putting the blame on you. Like, this is somebody that is very emotional. Why are they so emotional? They're very emotional, but it's hidden. It's almost like this person looks like they have no emotions. It's something with this person where, for them to restrict their emotions, it's almost like they become like nobody's home. Well, why? Because that's the way that they were raised. Heavy Scorpio energy, right? That's the way that they were raised. And when they were emotional, they could have had significant things come against them when they were younger, different punishments. But I also feel like, too, this person is worried that if they open up and they express to you how they feel, that change alone will completely either A, create a lot of pain and a lot of hurt because they know that they've hurt you. Whoever this person is, they know without a shadow of a doubt that they've hurt you. What do we need to know? What do we need to focus on right now? What do you want us to focus on? Okay, the Hangman in reverse. You have, it's heavy. It's heavy water energy today. So for today, new water, new emotions, right? Whatever is going on with this person, they're in a very emotional place where they could be imbalanced. This is somebody that's seeing things from a different perspective. This is also somebody that needed to make a sacrifice. Did they make a sacrifice for the collective? Yes and no. Yes and no. You have the King of Wands and you have the Page of Wands. Yes and no. They could have impulsively taken some type of action towards you, or impulsively they're getting ready to, but it's not enough. Whatever action they took, it was for their ego. That's a part of the problem, because how would the collective feel about this emotionally? This person made a sacrifice. You'd be in your head. For some of you, you could be in your head, but you may also feel very good. How would the collective feel emotionally if they knew if this person made a sacrifice for them? If they sacrificed, if they let go of something for them, how would they feel emotionally? The collective communication and partnership, you would feel good about it, but part of you would be in your head because you're like, why did you just not tell me that? How come you're not telling me that you're on the same path? How come you're not telling me that we're going in the same direction? How come you're not telling me that? It's almost like this person, okay, let's go super 3D. This person booked flights and did something right, but then they didn't tell you. And then this person is upset when you didn't show up. It's like that type of energy. Like, I thought you were going to meet me at Disneyland. Thought you were going to meet me at the beach. But you're sitting there going, but you didn't tell me you were going to meet me at the beach. You didn't tell me anything. So this person is making changes, but they're not telling you what the changes are. It's almost like this person wants you to figure it out. This person wants you to say, okay, I know that whoever this person is, you have Leo energy, you have Aquarius energy, you have Pisces energy, whoever this individual is, right? Whoever they are, that they took action, but that they want you to be the ones to communicate the action that they've taken. Well, how do they expect the collective to know what they've done? They just expect you to know. They expect you to know that they're working on things. They feel like for some of you, this is somebody who's telepathically communicating to you the things that they're doing, the things that they're changing, right? But the problem is it's hidden. All of the work, everything that they've been doing for their emotional stability, they've not come forward and they've not expressed. All of this is hidden. That's a part of the problem, right? In the process is that they're not being honest and open with what they want. I'm also getting to that there's a level of fear for them to come forward and express to you what they've been working on. What have they been working on? Progression. You have the Chariot twice. You have Virgo energy here. It's the opposite. It almost looks like this person doesn't care and isn't doing anything, but in reality, they're very, very focused on the minute details. That's a part of the problem. This could be somebody that's going back to school. This could be somebody that's an apprentice or that's working on something new, but you don't know about it. It's hidden. For some of you, you could live at a distance from this person with a Chariot coming up multiple times because they just want you to be on the same journey as them. It's like they want you to stay the path even though they've not given you a lot of you anything, and a part of them regrets that. But a part of them also doesn't understand because your energy may be different with them than it was in the past. There's something here that's changed when it does come to you. Like this person feels like everything has changed. Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn energy. They feel like a lot has changed, that you don't feel the same way that they do, that you don't talk the same way to them, the way that you used to talk to them. You could have been somebody that was always happy to see them or happy to hear from them or whatever it is, when now it feels very, very different. It feels like this person feels like they really blew everything up. They feel like you don't have emotions or that you don't have any feelings for them, when in reality it could be the complete opposite. But they feel like you've gone through some type of deep, significant change. And I feel like it's bothering this person because they've been working on changing for you, but they didn't want to show you everything that they've done until everything is perfect. You have somebody that's a perfectionist. You have somebody that knows if something is a 16th of an inch off. You have somebody that's over here clipping their grass with scissors. Okay, like this is somebody that is fanatic over the details. They've overanalyzed everything to a point where now how do I even come forward and tell the collective, listen, I've been doing a lot of work. I've been trying to work on me. I know that I've been hiding, that you and I are on the same page. I know that you probably have moved on and things are different, but I just want you to know that they want a new start with you, but a part of this new start is coming in with just them being open and them being honest, right? This judgment, okay? Them needing to tell you, I had work I had to do. Here's what I had to do. I had a lot of demons in my closet that I just kept shutting the door, sweeping it under the rug, pushing it under the bed because I wasn't ready to deal with it at that moment. I made up a lot of excuses. I blamed you when I should have loved you and I should have listened to you and I should have just been honest and open. That's what it is here. This is this third house, Gemini, Virgo, right? Capricorn energy here. It's about opening up and having a level of communication, right? And it's about the way that this person is very highly detailed, right? About what responsibility they need to take here. And a part of that is this person trying to be overly disciplined when it comes to you, which has caused ultimately a level of karma because it's been a lack of communication with what exactly this person was doing to a point where they have a brand new start for you. They could have been working on their finances. This is somebody that really is working very hard to become this magician, to become somebody who is connected between the spiritual and the material. Somebody that has enough power to take your idea and transmute it or to transform it into something beautiful, because this person really wanted to have the elemental wisdom. They couldn't just be 5D or 3D, right? Worried about themselves, worried about money. This is somebody that had to understand that there was other realms in order for them to kind of come in here and make things right. You have somebody that is very emotional. Like this is somebody that just wants to be with you, but they're worried. They're insecure because they could have had interaction with you. They could have seen interaction that made them go, well, maybe this isn't good for me. Maybe this isn't right for me. Maybe, the midnight train to Georgia already set foot. Okay. Like this is somebody that is really struggling. Okay. What was the energy in the past with the collective and this person? What was the past energy with this person and the collective? Okay. Wow, look how beautiful it is. See, that's the thing that you may or may not realize is like in the past, you guys had this fairy tale love. Like there's a lot of love. Okay. What is the current energy with the collective and this person? What's the overall current energy with the collective and this individual? Okay, the Tea of Swords. Do you see the duality here? Okay, in the past, there was a lot of love. In the past, there was a home. It was a fairy tale relationship. It was a lot of love, a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, a lot of hidden energy. And right now where you are with this person is the Tea of Swords. So somebody here feels betrayed. Somebody here feels like you or this person, either one of you, have gone through some type of significant ending. But how do you go from this pure happiness to pure devastation, right? What is the energy for the future, the near future, with these two romantically beautiful King of Cups emotional stability, okay? And what was ultimately causing the block or the negativity in the relationship with the collective and this person, okay? Something here had to end. All right, whether that's a marriage or relationship transformation was blocking it, could have been a Scorpio that was blocking it, but there was a lot of deep changes that needed to come in. So you have this energy where something needed to end, okay? Past energy, current energy, future energy, emotionally stable energy is coming in here. What was the problem in the past? There would needed to be a significant transformation. We're going to find out what needed to change, what had to end in order for this person and you to go back to getting into a good place, because you both being in this Ten of Swords energy, this devastation, this alone, this anxiety. It's like this person has anxiety that you don't want them, but then you're sitting there saying, but you don't want me, right? That's the root problem here. Who's going to be the one to take the leap of faith to say, look, I love you. I had a lot of things I had to change. I know that I've hurt you, but I want to be better. I want to show you who I am, and I hope that you give me the opportunity to, right? But something has to change. Okay. What is this person fixating on when it comes to the collective? Can you show me, please? The Tower. Okay, the Tower. The Tower is this. Okay, it's this. But the Tower is in reverse. So how do I come back from something that's been so devastating? It's like this person really is trying to understand. They're fixating on how do I come back from something where I know that was catastrophic, something this person has done. They're fixating on to a point that this tower has already hit. So it's not that they're worried about you finding out something else. No. It's the opposite. This person is like, the collective knows everything. How do I make it right? What do I do? Who do I call? How does this person think the collective feels about them romantically? How does this person think the collective feels romantically about them? They know, like deep down, they know that you feel like they're your twin or, you know, your person on some kind of soul level. They're aware this wasn't just casual for you. But at the same time, they're not fully sure anymore. It's like they feel it's a 50-50 split now. Maybe you still like them, maybe you don't. Maybe you've emotionally checked out. Maybe you're just over it. Maybe it's Maybelline, who knows? That's literally the energy here. They're confused. They're kind of overthinking it. They don't feel secure in how you feel about them anymore, and that actually makes them a little nervous. What is their intentions right now when it comes to the collective? Yeah, they really, really hope that you forgive them. That's big. This is like, your person could have had some kind of alcohol issue or maybe substances or just unhealthy coping patterns. AA, whatever that situation is, but there's something here about them entering a new state of consciousness. It feels like a wake-up call, like they've had this realization moment and they want you to accept this new version of them. They want you to see that they're not the same person they were when things fell apart. It's something here about this person really wanting your acceptance because your perception of them right now, they feel like is completely opposite of who they believe they are inside. In their head, they're thinking, that's not me anymore. That's not who I am now. So there's this deep desire to shift your perspective, to show you growth, to show you awareness, to show you that they've changed. They want to prove it, not just say it. What does this person want to communicate to the collective that the collective needs to understand what's hidden? Why did they wait to take action? The Empress. They want to grow with you, like genuinely grow. They want expansion. They want abundance. For some of you, if you're in that age range or stage of life, they've even thought about having a child with you. That's how serious this feels in their energy. But even beyond that, they want to build something nurturing and long-term. Something stable, something that multiplies over time. And at the same time, they want to be nurtured by you. They see you as someone who embodies warmth, strength, beauty, stability, whether you're divine feminine or divine masculine, it doesn't matter. In their eyes, you're the best they've ever had. And I don't even feel like that's flattery. It feels like realization. They waited because they didn't feel ready for the Empress energy. They didn't feel mature enough. They didn't feel grounded enough. And I think they knew that if they approached you too soon, they would have messed it up. So now that they're stepping into this new awareness, this new consciousness, they're realizing what they had and what they still want to build with you. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you for this reading. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. You all mean a lot, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.